I want to talk a little bit about the way certain events are discussed in media. I think I can get this done in 3 parts, but no promises. To start though, we need to go back a little ways. I'm going to do my best to attempt a crash course at this era of history because it is pretty complex, so just keep that in mind. I'm also trying to keep the terminology as simple as I can, so bear with me. Okay, so there used to be this country called Yugoslavia. This dissolved and eventually we have the countries we have now, which is Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Kosovo, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Serbia, Slovenia. Most of this will be about the first. What I want to discuss was part of the Yugoslav War. This includes the war in Slovenia, the Croatian War of Independence, Bosnian War, and Kosovo War. In this case, I'll be focused more on the Bosnian War. For the most part, there's 3 main players. You have the Muslim Bosniaks, the Orthodox Serbs, and the Catholic Croats. I think I spelled that right. And in the late 1980s, this was about the breakdown percentage-wise. This also isn't including like other ethnic minorities like the Roma or other Slav group. For the most part, the Bosniaks and the Croats worked together against the Serbs. Tensions built up between the Bosniaks and the Croats, so in the middle of the Bosnian War, we had the Bosnian-Croat War, but they eventually kind of reached a ceasefire and then eventually teamed up again to fight back against the Serbs. That's probably about the best I can break this down without getting too much into the weeds further. There were certain places that the UN designated to be safe areas such as Srebrenica. In this place in particular, about 73% of the population was Muslim. This safe area designation didn't seem to matter to the Serbs. What happened at Srebrenica is one of multiple reasons given for NATO intervention. It was called Operation Deliberate Force, which is, I guess, one thing you could call it. Near the end of 1995, there was the Dayton Peace Agreement or Dayton Accord for the end of the Bosnian War. According to legal experts, as of early 2008, 45 Serbs, 12 Croats, and 4 Bosniaks were convicted of war crimes. While Bosniaks were indicted and convicted of individual ones, most of the Bosnian Serb wartime leadership, I'm not even going to attempt those names because I know I'll mess them up, were indicted and judged guilty for war crimes and all of that. I'm going to go back and expand more on this information. I just wanted to make sure I gave all of that background first. If you're interested in media related to this, one of the ones I would recommend is 10 Minutes, which is a short film. I checked today and this is still available on YouTube if you are interested. Another movie would be this one. I think that's French, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It is a bit of a tough one to watch. Another movie I would recommend is The Whistleblower, though I cannot watch this one again. It was really, really rough. It's about the person that blew the whistle on the sex trafficking scandal in post-war Bosnia that the US and the UN were involved in. If you're looking for a book, there is Goodbye Sarajevo. I don't know if I can read this one again. There's also videos on Deutsche Welle News available as well.